everybody. And as always, when somebody talks about technology and dealing with technology, it's the first thing what's happening. Technology gives up on you. Thank you for joining my talk on AI-empowered agile leadership. And as we explore this topic together, I invite you to keep one idea in mind. Technology is an enabler.
There we go.
Good. Again, I apologize. As always, when somebody talking about technology, it's the first thing what's happening. Technology gives up on you. And I appreciate support. Thank you so much. And thank you for joining my talk on AI-empowered agile leadership. As we explore this talk together, I invite you to keep one idea in mind. Technology is the enabler. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but it's enabler. But the leadership is a true driver of success. And it should be. It's me. I'm Elena Vassilieva. I'm Agile coach and Agile leadership trainer. And what I do, I create hands-on, immersive experience for leaders to get confidence in navigating complexity and leading through change. I've done this for quite a while for the company, what I proudly displayed here because they belong to different fields. And when somebody is asking me what I do, I proudly say that I have helped leaders to turn corporate chaos into innovation playground. Let me ask you a question and think about what do you think about AI and leadership? What comes to mind first? Do you see it more as a risk, an opportunity, or a bit of both? For some leaders, risk comes first. Things like job replacement, ethical challenges, or another unexpected consequences. Others see the opportunities, the excitement of efficiency, innovation, new business models. Many find themselves in the middle, equally excited and concerned, seeing both the promises and the pitfalls. Where do you see yourself? Risk, opportunities, or both? And the reason why it's so important to think about this, because a leadership mindset, it's really matter. How we approach AI adoption and the culture we create around this. This is the power of the leadership. Raise your hand. Who thinks AI is more as a risk? No one? Great. Raise your hand. Who thinks it's more the opportunity? Quite a few people. And who sees the both? Risk and opportunity. Well, you're not alone in your opinion. This chart, just recent chart from the Stanford Digital Lab, shows the clear divide. The general users of AI, whom I would identify as the people who use ChatGPT for the Google search, they lean strongly toward the risk. 51% say they're more concerned than excited, while only 11% see mostly opportunity. AI experts, people who use AI on a regular basis, and they use what we call augmented AI workflow, they see opportunities. 47% of them see opportunities in AI, and only 15% lean toward risk. But notice the common ground. 38% in both groups says it's both risks and opportunities. What it depends on? The difference makes sense. People who mainly use AI to automate routine tasks may feel more exposed to AI, job loss, quality concern, or ethical issues. But those who master AI prompts, train AI agents, and use AI as a partner tend to see more opportunity for creativity, problem solving, and innovation. Both groups agree that AI presents equally risk and opportunities. And this balance is important for the leaders. This is where leaders, and especially agile leaders, can lean into this dual reality and lead their teams by mastering AI tools to mitigate risks, by supporting their teams to navigate uncertainty, and by leading innovation responsibly. And this is where a real challenge is. Another statistical data, quite recent, from the August, from Stanford Digital Lab. One of the warning signs what we can see, and it's constantly reporting again and again, like all tech editions, tech publication, it's buzzing about that. And this warning, what you can see about AI impact on early career workers. Look at this chart and notice what happened after 2022, when AI really began to scale. You can see that since AI rollout, junior software developers experienced about 30% relative job loss. Biggest drop is happening in roles where AI automate tasks like coding, customer support, instead of augmenting people's knowledge and skills. Augmenting people knowledge and skills. You need to keep these keywords in mind when you're even thinking about adopting AI and bringing AI to your teams. Raise your hand. At the beginning of your career, who was doing something which could be easily automated by AI today? Well, quite a few people. Like I was typing text into the computer on the keyboard. AI leaders, this is why the role of the AI leaders is so important. We need to adopt AI in the way that augments people's skills and people's knowledge, not replace people. And we need to create an environment where AI tools empower learning, collaboration, and innovation. So the young generation of workers, Generation Z, who actually starting and entering workspace and knowing everything about AI, they wouldn't be displaced by it. And here's the thing. Think about AI. AI can predict, but AI cannot judge or evaluate. AI would never be able to evaluate the importance of the feature on the roadmap against the delivery risk, because it doesn't have all the context of your organizational dynamics and market specific. AI agent just performs sophisticated autocomplete against the data you provided and feed them in. Instead of focusing on AI tools that automate single tasks, we need to move to human augmented AI agents, assistants that use our playbooks, ask us for help when unsure, and draft work what we are reviewing. How are we doing this? We're picking up one small workflow. We codify one criteria in examples, keep human in the loop, and measure hours, what it saved for us, what saved for the team. And then we rename these hours in the work what only human can do. Well, let me introduce my partners. And yes, I call them partners because this is exactly what they are. Meet Elena Vassilieva. She's basically my digital twin. I trained her on all my content, everything what I know, what I've ever created, written, curated, touched it, you name it. You can call Elena or chat with her anytime. 2 a.m., Sunday morning, doesn't matter what time zone you're in. She's got my back 24/7. My Scrum Master companion. It knows Scrum inside and out. But here's the key. I'm not just created this companion and forgot about this. I'm constantly adding new insight, reviewing conversation, making sure that it's currently stay updated with everything how Scrum works in the reality. And my AI copilot. This is my product leadership wingman. It's my sparring partner. Before I go to any strategy meeting with product leaders or any challenging coaching conversation, I run everything by my copilot first. It's like having trainer or sparring partner who helps me think through all the angles and perspectives. And very, very important thing, I'm committed to this relationship. I'm actively manage and oversee my AI partners, but reflecting daily on their activities, reviewing communication log what they created, ensure that they receive timely feedback and approval to stay aligned with my standards and evolving expertise. They are not just AI tools, they're my partners. Let me ask my partners the same question that I just asked you. And it's based on the latest leadership survey. 38% of executives see AI as both an opportunity and a risk. What do you think it means for the leadership role? And one disclaimer, in communication with my partners, I have structured language. I use structured language. I structure my communication based on the AI triggers, reflection prompts, and follow-up reflection prompts. Let me ask my digital queen, Elena, first. Keeping fingers crossed, my video is working. I hope it is.
Now, let's ask.
It's me asking questions. You can skip it. It's a little low. Unfortunately, I cannot do live demonstration because internet connections. Oh, somebody can call me. It's all available online on my LinkedIn profile.
Hi, I'm Elena Vassilieva. Thank you for being curious. What is on your mind?
Hi, Elena. Thank you for taking my call. I have a question.
Of course, what's your question? I'm here to help.
The latest leadership surveys shows that 38% of executives see AI as both an opportunity and a risk. What do you think about it means to the leadership role?
It means leadership must evolve to balance innovation with accountability. Leaders need to see AI as a co-worker, not a replacement, focusing on how it enhances decision-making and productivity. The challenge lies in fostering trust while addressing risks like bias and misuse. How do you see AI fitting into your leadership style?
Well, this is what I'm trying to figure out. How can I use AI to amplify and not replace my leadership style?
To amplify your leadership style with AI, focus on using it as a tool for insight, not a substitute for intuition. AI can help you analyze patterns, predict outcomes, and streamline decision-making, but your emotional intelligence and values anchor the human connection your team needs. Think of AI as a partner that enhances your ability to lead with clarity and empathy, not as a competitor. How do you see AI complementing your strengths right now?
Well, let me think about this and come back to you later. Thank you so much for that.
Well, this is what Elena responded to me. Now let's ask Scrum Master Companion what he will be saying, and I'll skip because I don't have voice for that. It's just like, regular conversation, what you would have. And the same with my AI partner, just for the sake of the time of the presentation. But what I would like to address that this big question, what I asked my three partners. How can AI actually amplify agile leadership? All of them based on who they are, because they're different personas, they all stated that think of AI as a collaborator. It can analyze team dynamic, give real-time feedback, and get insights. So you can, as a leader, you can focus on empathy, vision, and strategy. And this is shift in the leadership role. It's not about directing work, but it's about enabling safe exploration, balancing risk with innovation, and making sure AI is used responsibly. AI streamlines operation, but efficiency alone doesn't trigger innovation or business impact. The real innovation with AI only comes when human and AI work together. AI is just a pattern matching engine, But when we transfer human expertise, our judgment, creativity, and content into AI models, we create real human AI co-intelligence. And this is key to competing in an AI-driven world. Success depends on building competence on both sides, human intelligence and artificial intelligence. When we combine what AI does best, scale, speed, and data, with what humans do best, human empathy, creativity, and ethics, that's where real innovation fires up. And this is what we see now as a shift. We need a new types of the leaders, AI-empowered leaders, who can guide teams by using not just human intelligence, but human AI for intelligence. And the best use of AI, just not doing faster what we already know, it's helping us tackle problems that we cannot solve alone. And the key is taking our hard-won experience, everything what we know, our innovation and transformation lessons, and transferring this into our AI partners. Stop thinking AI versus human. Start thinking AI with human. And it's all root cause of that in this different type of knowledge, what we are dealing with. Explicit versus tacit. Explicit knowledge, this is what AI does for us. Tacit knowledge, this is where we need to transfer our experience, our expertise into AI models. And this is leadership challenge, is to know when to use AI to automate explicit knowledge and when to use it to augment tacit knowledge. Like the bottom point is, I want to keep in mind, let's AI automate tasks, not people. When AI tools fully take over, we get efficiency, but often at the expense of jobs. And this is automation, which means replacement of people. But when AI and people collaborate, productivity and skills both rise. And this is augmentation, and this is about empowerment. I'm going to show you one quite interesting video of recorded AI demonstration, how you can automate certain tasks in augmented workflow. But before doing this, I wanted to tell you that we need to create AI that will work for you and your team and not replace it. For that, you need to approach this from the augmentation of the flow of work. You need to create an augmented workflow and design communication with your LLM. And it doesn't matter what you use, what kind of OpenAI, or with OpenAI you can use ChatGPT, with Anthropic you can use Claude, or if you use Grok or DeepSeek, it doesn't matter. But you need to follow the steps, what I'm presenting on this slide. You can read it, and keep in mind that it all starts with setting up the goal and creating prompts in the format that your agent will understand, then creating reflection loop, and most important thing, which would create your agent, which would be trustful agent, reliable agent. You need to create AI reliability testing. We call it AI evaluation or AI evals. And this is tool. I'm using Knowledge Droid to create chatbot in Claude Sonnet. It doesn't have any sound, but you can see that we are not just training AI agent. We are instead shaping the behavior what we already designed for this particular AI agent. We define the goal and use case. We curate the prompt based on the feedback what we received. We document everything. We compare to our desirable output, and then we refine the process. And this refining the process, it takes a couple of iterations until it got to the point when in dozens of seconds, I would say less than minutes, it would not just create you full workflow of what should be done to create customized chat, but also business impact, like cost benefits. And when I asked my agent how they defined AI-empowered agile leadership, they said it's all started with mindset, what we all know. Integrating AI with human-centered adaptive leadership. Use AI to enhance decision-making, feedback loop, and collaboration. AI brings speed, scales, and precision. Leaders bring empathy, creativity, and strategic judgment. And they can transfer their skills and knowledge, but nobody can transfer to AI empathy, creativity, and strategic judgment. This is territory of the leaders, but they can enhance by using reliable AI. And how to keep this balance to combine speed and precision of AI with empathy and creativity and strategic judgment of the leaders to drive innovation, this is the key. To bring this all together, AI-empowered agile leadership is built on the 5 key principles. And the key idea is that AI-empowered leaders guide people with tech and not for tech. These principles, we use technology as a problem solver. Like we use AI technology as a problem solver, not just for automating the tasks. We foster a generative engineering culture where experimentation with AI is part of the daily team work. We embrace diversity because human perspectives make AI outcomes stronger. And we build trust with AI. We are with openness, with evaluation, with compliance and regulation. Then if we can see, like from the first slide, when we see risk opportunities and opportunities, this is how you can apply these principles to move from risk to see AI as a risk to see AI as an opportunity. I skip this slide and move to most important last principles. Using AI and using your own agent and using your own product, which is built with AI, this is most important for the leaders to show AI as a future and opportunities. Across the industry, I personally see so many companies treating AI as another technology initiatives. Like, name it. All biggest companies now have AI implementation initiatives in IT. But AI, it's not just another tool in your toolbox. It's focusing how we rethink, how we create, deliver, and protect value at every level. How you will apply these principles in your own context to shift from hesitation toward confidence, it depends on you. I'm very, very happy that last week, OpenAI, they actually released the guide for the leaders how to do AI adoption and implementation in the organization. And they identified these 5 principles, which I very greatly link to principles what we identify as the AI-empowered agile leadership principles. Augment, don't replace, which means align. Experiment often, activate. Keep human at the center, amplify. Accelerate outcome, accelerate. Build trust in every steps, like design your AI evaluation workflow, which lean govern. You govern your organization towards reliable AI behavior. And this is your action plan before you get out from this room for very anticipated lunch. This is how you can start. You create and engage with AI agent. And what you do, it doesn't matter what platform, what model you use, you need to start with free, because you need to have free loops of evaluation. You train AI on the curated prompts and reflection. You design your AI evaluation workflow, and you understand and evaluate traces. You need to keep library of the performance of your AI. And this is last slide for me. What I can ask my partner, but just remember that what you will do, how you can add AI as a trustful partner for you and for your team. Think about this. Thank you.